right, now, just so you guys know, this is a Q&A. So
Hello, I'm Yakko, and I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
What?
At least, well, the day's not over yet. You know.
So if you're a yakko and you're a yakaholic, what's what?
So without your questions, it's just going to be rambling for an hour. So we need questions.
Believe me, it will be rambling for an hour.
It's a Q&A. The loudest guy here is going to go first. Superman.
Those lights are in right.
Now, should you get on the mic, dude?
Do you have? Is there mics on the?
Oh, look,
we have
that's
wireless
cool.
Right here.
Oh, lift the baby.
Take the mic from Oprah
It's
Winfrey.
on Friday.
wanted to get you-
Very nice of you guys.
I know, we got this baseball stadium slap.
Yeah, crazy echo.
I see you.
I don't know if it's on. You know, I don't even know if we really need it because it's.
I'm looking at the cute people.
Maybe
Get up
not.
and yell. We can hear you.
All right. How does
Oh, hi. What's your name?
Sebastian?
Hi, sir.
Hey, Sebastian.
Yes.
Hello, Sebastian.
Hello. Ooh, my mic is nice and hot.
That's like your childhood hitting you in the face like a fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Greetings, Sebastian.
This one goes out to Tress.
Yes, how may I help?
How
What?
does Dog react now that Prince is dead?
Oh, pretty.
Oh.
Okay,
Way to
well,
bring the
good night.
party down, Sebastian.
That's called the big turd in the punch bowl.
I only want to see you underneath the purple rain. Go ahead.
Well, we didn't really keep in touch after the show.
Yes.
But, you know, it was very, very sad. Very, very talented person. Yes. But, suddenly I'm
But you know, even if he's dead, she's still fingering him in her head.
Who are
You
you?
need to know, it's still happening right up
Disgusting.
here, bro.
All right.
We don't have to wait
Thank you very
All right. Do we have any happy questions?
Okay.
Anyone want to bring the
Friends, I
party
don't
back?
think so.
This guy right here had us in it first, and then this lady right here in the front row. You're next.
Full.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello!
Hello, Andrew.
I just wanted to ask, what was it like if you got the chance to work with Bernadette Peters on Animaniacs? Did you get to work with her at all?
She's in my pocket right now, dude. She's only like that tall.
Many, many times.
She's
We
amazing.
sang with her.
She was a consummate pro and loved doing cartoons. She was really, really
Yeah.
thrilled
Yeah.
to just be like doing this art.
He made us look terrible.
And she was amazing.
What
It was just
She is, you know,
her voice.
Great hair.
I'm sure some of you guys out there are singers. There are many good singers around, especially in Los Angeles. But when you work with somebody like that, or you get a chance to be close to them, you understand why they really are a star. There's a difference between people who are world-class singers and a star. And she sings, to coin a phrase, she sings right in the middle of the note. I mean, she's such a, not only a terrific singer, but she exudes kind of a, I mean, I think I was in with her twice for more than maybe an hour at each time. And is really uniquely talented. And she also is a stunningly beautiful woman. I mean, her skin is like alabaster.
Yeah, right.
You know, so she's really a star.
I'm trying to copy her.
Are you watching Amazon? Are you watching Amazon's Mozart in the Jungle?
Well, I am going to start it.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal.
She really is.
I went to an evening. The TV Academy threw an evening with Mozart in the Jungle, and I got a chance to go up to her and say, I don't know if you remember me. I played the brain on. I was like so fanboyish. I played the brain on Animaniacs. Oh my God, Maurice! Oh my God, I love doing that show.
How about that?
Oh, so good. She still remembers her time on Animaniacs. She's a sweet, sweet lady, and such a, like you said, a true star. So.
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
Watch her on the show because she does some singing on it.
And he gets $1 every time.
Yeah. Great.
He
No,
gets $1.
I love good
It's
television.
just a little something.
And
It's
Mozart
trouble.
in the Jungle is good television.
All right. Next question was this young lady right here in the front.
Oh, I love your hair.
Thanks. I recently cut it.
I didn't.
So growing up, I did an animated song for pretty much every single talent show ever.
Oh, did you win?
I did. I did. Thank you. And
She won with brainstem.
Does Jess know about that?
and I was wondering what your guys' favorite song is. My favorite is I'm Cute.
Well, thank you.
and,
Mine too.
and The States and the Capitals.
Hey, thanks. That's my greatest hit.
All right, but what would be your guys' favorite song to sing?
Well, we always have a great time doing I'm Mad.
Yeah.
You know,
That was
an
great.
ensemble piece. Yeah, it's good acting and fun and fighting and circus and breakfast. You
Well,
know, you
and-
get to see their rooms, which I think is fascinating.
The thing that is consistent in the 3 songs that you mentioned is that Randy Rogel wrote them all.
Yep.
And there's another guy who it really is sort of difficult to explain how crazy gifted Randy is. Because Randy wrote not only the 3 that you're talking about, but he wrote, you know, the Yakko's World and oh yeah, but I mean, but he
One take.
Remember, he was a staff writer, so his job was to, when Tom Ruger, our producer, would come in and say, "Hey Randy, we got picked up for another season, so write a song about Christmas and make it funny, and I need it next week." And then Randy would often write a song, and the producer would listen to it and go, "Not quite what we had in mind. Do it again." And that's a remarkable talent. And then 20 years
Do
later,
not lose your temper.
you guys are here going, "Oh my God, these songs are great," and that really shows how great those songs were, because 20 years later, folks who are very young or not even alive watch them now and they're blown away by them.
Yeah.
My particular one, I mean, I would have to say Yakko's World, because it's such a great piece,
Yeah.
and it's a beautiful cartoon.
It's a
It
real
worked out
tour de
beautifully.
force, a real tour.
But there's also one that Randy wrote about time called When You're Traveling from Nantucket. And it was one of those examples where the producer said, "You know, we'd like to maybe work on something about the concept of time, so write a song." And
You had nothing else to do that day.
you know, and it's a really remarkable piece, but congratulations on doing them so well. Well done.
Yeah, my favorite one, I mean, I love, like Tress said, I love On That. I like the ones we got to sing in harmony. Remember one day, we made like 4 albums in
I
one
love it.
day.
Oh, yeah.
And we did this thing, the Ballad of Magellan.
Yeah.
Magellan,
It was
I
like
love it.
really tight harmony, and I love all that stuff because I'm in a goofy band, so I like singing harmonies anyway. But I loved Wacko's America because, see, all my teachers in high school always thought I was going to end up in prison. And it turned out that I knew way more about geography than they did. Plus, I could go to like cocktail parties and like if I'm stumped for something to say to somebody, they'll go, "Hey, give me a state," and they'll go Pennsylvania, and I become like Rain Man, and I go, "Yeah, definitely Harrisburg. Harrisburg's Pennsylvania." Because of the song. See, so it's like I learned all this stuff, and I got paid at the same time, which I highly recommend. That's the way to do it, man.
All right, we got
My favorite is
Brainstem?
Yeah. See, how about that? He was my stun burger. Yeah.
Sexy man.
It's the only time I
Any
can
wonder that people fall in love with him?
there you go. Brain didn't get a lot of songs. I mean, I had Brainstem and I had.
Oh, how about Brain?
Schadenfreude polka and blah 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 blah.
I am a
so I guess,
lab mouse.
so I guess I like that one. I like I am a lab mouse. I escaped from my cage. Never had a job. Never earned minimum wage. But you will respect me, yes. Once my plan is unfurled, you will call me your leader. I'll be king of the world. Now, Pinky. Now.
Yeah, how about that,
It's Maurice LaMarche.
It's Texas. I'm singing
That was
something
Maurice
wrong.
LaMarche.
Yeah, buddy.
folks?
we got 2 guys in the front row right here. All
Hi, kiddo.
Me?
right, we got 2 here, and then you're next.
Okay. This is a question for Just or No. What was it like working on the Crash Bandicoot games, and what did they tell you to do?
You know what's funny, man? He's asking about Crash Bandicoot. See, this is why I do these comments, is because you guys remind me of all the stuff that I did that I forgot. And it's cool.
That's a
because-
new one for you.
Yeah, which is most stuff, really. But Crash Bandicoot, I see, like they asked me, apparently they said, "So do you do video games?" I said, "Yeah, I do some video games." They said, "Which ones?" I said, "I don't know." And then I looked into it a little, I went, "Oh, I was Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot," which I guess were pretty big. See, right. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I don't know who the hell they are. Neither does Rob, but, what
By
was
the way, having that on your resume will get you a great table at Der Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, but I get great tables anyway because I call and I pretend to be a celebrity. It's a whole scam I have that I can do. That's what it's But no, it's really good. That's why it's good to be able to do impressions. But as far as doing Crash Bandicoot, that's a really weird one because first of all, if you guys want to hear, I don't know about the other guys, but if you want to hear me do any of my voices, chances are you're probably going to have to put them up on YouTube and show it to me, and then I'll remember. All I know is the Crash Bandicoot didn't say any words, right? So he's like, that kind of stuff, right? So I just went in there and acted like an idiot, and again, I got paid. That's all I remember, dude. Is if the check clears, I remember it, and if the check doesn't clear, I remember it because I sent him in to kick some ass and get me my money. What's the next one?
Hello.
Nice shirt.
Yeah, I like that shirt, bro.
Nice
That's my
shirt,
man.
man.
Andre, right?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yes. Will you waive that $9 fee for me now, please?
What's that?
Will you waive that $9 fee for me, please?
Yes, the $9. Now that you're here, you don't owe me any money. I told him if he didn't cover this, he had to give me $9. But now we're good.
That's all I need to know.
Okay.
This is for all of you, actually. How do you feel about all of the, say like, for example, the DuckTales reboot. They've basically done away with hiring professional voice actors and hired all of these Saturday Night Live people. It's like, what happened? Why are you not hiring professional voice actors to do this? How do you feel about that? Being replaced? Just like the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh God, please no.
And then everybody else would say, dude, look, see, here's the thing. I have a philosophy, and you guys are learning a lot about me today, which is good. When I show up at sessions, sometimes they'll go, hey, Jess, we're really sorry. We called you and you only have 2 lines. And I look them in the eye and I go, next time, make it 1.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. As far as I'm concerned, man, they can have whoever the hell they want do all the heavy lifting. And as long as I'm the guy that goes, over there, I still get residuals. Okay, and that's all. Again, I want the money. Okay, so it's fine, and it's like, listen, there's some of these guys.
And don't candy coat it.
Yeah, I'm just being real, because this is the other thing. If you talk to me, I will tell you the truth. Like, if you come to my table and you ask me a question, I will tell you the truth. So make sure you want to hear the answer. But here's the thing. That's what I say to everybody I date. I say, you sure you want to know this? Before you answer. But here's the deal, dude. It's like, some of those guys are inordinately qualified to do it. Guys like Jim Carrey, guys like Mike Myers, these guys are vocal chameleons on top of being, as good on camera as they are. I think the only time that it's annoying is when you have somebody getting paid $20 million to just do exactly what they do, and it doesn't sound any different, and they're not bringing anything different to the party. But again, I don't waste time being bummed about it, because I just want to make sure I'm saying over there and getting the money. There you go.
It's show business, and the fact is that it's the producer's money. I don't spend any time getting upset about it, because my job is to be as good as I can be, and hopefully put some pressure on producers to say, gosh, we could hire Tress or Maurice or Rob or Jess or Billy West or Jim Cummings or Frank Welker or blah, 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 and not pay them $500,000 to be the talking chicken. But the fact is, we really want Brad Pitt to be the talking chicken.
Yeah.
And it's their money. If they want to do it, fine. And I've been involved in projects that have gone both ways. That is to say, I've done animated features that have had half a dozen Oscar winners in the cast, and they go right down the flush of the movie. I've also done projects that just have rank and file voice actors like us, and they make $100 million, get nominated for an Oscar, and spin off a couple of series. It really is still about the story and the character development and the way the characters interact with each other and the performance and all of that. The Incredibles was, in fact, incredible with great, well-known actors. But the Ant Bully had Meryl Streep and Alan Cumming and Nick Cage, and went, yeah. So it's really, it doesn't necessarily mean one way or the other, but I would, of course, love to make $20 million for being the talking chicken. But Brad Pitt didn't know anybody when he came to LA either, and I certainly have no grudge against the fact that somebody comes out here to LA like I did, and their star has risen to the place where they're earning $100 million a year. Good for them. I'm a free market capitalist, baby. Anyway, that's my take. Mo?
Brian, what do you say?
I resent the hell out of it.
That's why we love the Brian.
No, my take is pretty much the same as these guys. I have a SAG card, now a SAG after card.
Yeah.
They have a SAG card. It's all work that's open to any member of the Screen Actors Guild. The only thing I'll add, though, is the need to recast iconic characters when they do these reboots. Just boot. Yeah, keep it at boot. Yeah. Like if you ever do the Pinky and the Brain movie, just boot, don't reboot. Yeah. Just bring us back as Pinky and the Brain, because I'll slip my wrists if I have to hear Peter Dinklage and Russell Brand. That's all I'll say. That said, I've been very blessed to be in some features. So you know, I don't.
Zootopia.
I got to be Mr. Big in Zootopia. I got to be the dysfunctional king father in Frozen.
Frozen.
And you know, it's just, and